Hey, boy.
Yo, what's good, man? We good. We here.
Yeah, man. What's going on, everyone? I'm Hawk Vaughn Dame. Here with my brother, Mr. Get That Work. One half of the Chin Checkers. We here nice and early, live to hear everyone's reaction.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. This shit affected me last night, man. I couldn't even sleep, bro. Yo, before we even get into it, I see you on vacation, man. How's everything going
Yeah.
with you, bro?
Oh no, it's straight, man. Everything is good, man. Just enjoying the views. Not every view is good, but you know, I gotta take the good with the bad. Gotta take the good with the bad.
Oh man, I know you're on vacation, but did you get to see last night Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia?
Yes, I did.
You know I'm live, right? Walk through. I
It's,
said that I don't have the background. Walking through with a towel on. Yeah, he just wanted to show off his
yeah,
ass.
just make sure y'all see him out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I seen the fight, man. I seen the fight. My reaction is this: he better not talk about 3 pounds. I don't want to hear that shit.
What?
I
Come
don't want to hear that.
on! Nah,
No, I don't want to hear it. Nope.
I digress.
Nope. Nope.
Let me not get
No.
into it yet. Me hear your reaction first, because I got a lot
So,
of smoke for the world, man.
so my reaction is that basically watching the fight, I felt like Haney was a little bit of a diva, where he got, yeah, I feel like he got comfortable, where whenever Ryan Garcia threw combinations, it looked like it was good, and then he just stopped, and then Devin Haney would take over. But he looked so like weirded out or confused whenever Ryan fought back. And then every time Ryan threw a combination, he had some success. He landed some good shots. And I think Haney just got too comfortable in there. And he calls it he fell asleep. I just think he got too comfortable. Like it's not a fight. Like he's supposed to just dictate how it goes.
Mm.
Like Ryan is not going to fight back. That wasn't the case. You have to expect that he's going to fight back. He did that in round one. And then after that, Ryan kind of snoozed. Devin Haney looked like he was taking over. And then whenever Ryan threw combination, he looked successful.
All right,
I
man. Could it just have been? Yo, I want to give a shout out to everyone watching on Twitter. If you go to our YouTube, you can actually comment. Link in the bio. But how I felt was even before the fight took place, and I saw that he went in 3 pounds overweight. Now, what a lot of people do not know is most people are just uncultured. Ramadan is when the Muslims don't they fast throughout the day. Evan Haney has been going through that his whole career. It's not like it just showed up today. So I'm not making excuses for any of that. But let's not act like that wasn't a problem. And I'm a Haney fan, so everyone gonna be gunning for me, and I'm ready for the smoke. I lost a lot of money. But I'm just saying that was my issue before the fight even started. Now,
okay.
did that have anything to do with the fight? 100% absolutely no. And the reason I say
Okay.
no,
Okay. Good.
because
Good.
Devin Haney got caught with the left hook in the first 30 seconds of the fight. Yo, my man, I'm a Devin Haney fan, bro. How the fuck did you get caught? Yo, I'm affected. I couldn't sleep last night. I was so upset. And then post fight, he said, "Yo, we practiced. We were waiting for the left hook, and I got caught sleeping." I'm not sure what you practiced. I'm not sure what went on. The wrong game plan. I think that maybe as an amateur, he was used to Ryan Garcia's power, not
Mm.
realizing how strong Ryan Garcia is now as a grown man, a 25-year-old that's bigger than him and has a bigger punch. Let's not act like Ryan, with all his flaws, at the very least, has power. He has
Yeah.
power. And
Absolutely.
it just shocked me and upset me that my favorite boxer, who I consider a master class of technique and all that, came in there so unprepared, and you got to throw everything out the window when you get caught. When you get caught in the first 30 seconds of a fight with a left hook, that negates everything that I want to say about the weight. I will say this though. After the press conference, the first thing they do, right, is go. They talk about the weight. He was
Yeah.
like, yo, they bring up Tank, and I don't know who's the fanboy in the press conference that wanted to start throwing smoke. Oh, it's disrespectful you to bring up Tank. Really? I don't understand how that's disrespectful. Ryan Garcia said he wanted to run it back, so they brought it up. And
Right.
first remark was, I can't even make the 140-pound weight limit. So if I fight anyone, it's going to be at a catch weight or 147. Now, if you don't think that those 3 pounds mattered, I don't know, bro. To me, that's a little ridiculous. But that's no excuse for you getting caught with the left hook in the first 30 seconds.
Right. No excuse. And I wasn't trying to be too harsh on Haney at all. But the reality of the situation is both guys came in there with a chin that didn't seem up to par. You know, uh, Ryan got knocked down twice, or three times, twice. Haney got shook, but even though Haney never went down, Haney always gets looked at. He has a weaker chin compared to Garcia, and honestly, I think that showed.
Yeah.
And he kind of did the Amir Khan to me, where he's fighting as if he has a chin when he doesn't have a chin. Bro, you don't have a chin. It's okay. You don't gotta prove to us you could have fought more defensive. If his power hurt you, his power hurt you.
My whole thing with that, what you're saying is so right. Through his whole career, I was bugging like, he got hit by big punches. So is it the fact that he got caught by punches, which everyone gets buzzed,
Right.
or is it that he doesn't have a chin? And I don't think he takes shots well. I think at this point, it's been proven he does not take shots well.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. And he talked about being a champion and fighting like a champion. And yeah, you definitely get credit for that. Nobody would have been up. Nobody would have said anything if you would have fought more defensively, or you would have had a better plan B after the first knockdown. Because honestly, that first knockdown, it looked rough, bro.
Yeah.
It looked rough. He looked like he wasn't gonna get up the first 3 seconds. I was just like, yo, I mean, he made it up. He
You
made it
know,
up.
one thing I want to say is that I'm a Devin Haney fan. I personally don't like Ryan Garcia, but no, I'm personally not. I don't dislike Ryan Garcia. I don't look
Okay.
at him and shit on him. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I felt about him was still there. It was still there. The bad technique, the getting caught with punches. The fucking shoulder roll, baby. The shoulder roll made an appearance again.
I don't know what that was. That was just I'm gonna turn my back and use that strategy, which I've never seen nobody do that, and it worked. And it worked. So you got to give him credit for strategy at least.
No,
Again, his the only thing about Ryan in this fight, he wasn't active as much as I thought he would have been, but he still got the job done. And that's what I'm saying. I think Haney got very comfortable in there, thought that this fight was just going to go the way that I wanted it to go, and Ryan wasn't going to fight back. And he got caught many times.
yeah. The I thought maybe I was bugging, so I had to go back and look at other people's take on the fight. I went live the morning of the fight because you know me, even though we do this show and I like to say I'm knowledgeable in boxing, I don't pay shit to nothing. Yeah, I mean, I don't pay mind to the weigh-ins and things like that. I should have. I saw that he came into the weigh-in and got on the scale and was heavy and then downed a beer. Bro, he gave no fucks about the weight. He gave zero fucks about the weight. And if you're sitting there and going that the power doesn't matter, it 100% does. So when I went live, I kind of said and this is for everyone because we were gonna do a Patreon, but instead we've been putting our predictions up for free in terms of gambling. Yesterday, I've almost lost $2,000 to $3,000, and the reason I say almost lost is because I said I was gonna bet the farm on Devin Haney, and the only reason I didn't bet the farm on him was because it was minus 900. The whole world felt that Devin Haney was gonna win. So
Sure.
if I would have bet $3,000, I would have only won $300, as opposed to I put Devin Haney to win by decision. I bet $200. I would have won I think 240 or 250, something around there. It just didn't make
Sure.
sense for me to put up all that money. But what I said was when I went live, so everyone knew on terms of gambling, the 3 pounds bothered me. And it bothered me. I don't know if you remember one of the greatest fights of all time, Diego Corrales versus Castillo. You made a video of an epic battle where Castillo ends up dropping Diego Corrales. Shout out to my man Worldwide L Knicks, baby. Let's go. So Diego Corrales versus Castillo 2. Castillo came in just 2 pounds heavier. 2 pounds heavier. In that fight, he ends up knocking Diego Corrales out in 4 rounds. So how is it in that fight 2 pounds didn't matter, but in this fight we're gonna go, 3 pounds wasn't an issue? Yo, I want to give a shout out to everyone in the chat, everyone on Twitter. If you want to join us, jump on YouTube, comment in that chat room. We can't see the chats that are going on on Twitter, and that's the same for Facebook. If you're on Facebook and you want to jump in on this, go in the comments on the YouTube channel. The links are in the bio. If not, Chin Checkers with a Z.
So real quick, how far did you watch that night? Like, how far did you watch the interviews, the post interviews? Like, what did you watch?
No, I cried myself to sleep after after my boy. After my man. I was affected, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I turned it off immediately when
Me
I
too.
heard one thing.
Don't
Thing made me.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Come on, man. Wait.
When they interviewed Haney,
Oh, okay. I didn't.
and he said that I'm still the champion, I went click and went to bed.
No.
Stop.
Stop. Why
bro.
are you hating on my man right now? Why are you hating?
I'll just say it. It is the facts. Yes, you still have the belt. You just
hold on. You broke up, Playboy. What you said?
I said, yeah, you still got the belt, but you just got your ass beat. What are we talking about here?
Yo.
Come on, man.
Yo, he did get his ass beat. But rules are rules. You acting like Ryan Garcia did not cry boo-hoo at the press conference about a rehydration clause. What is the difference? Now, hold on. I want to ask everyone who's watching right now, please comment in the chat. I want you to answer this. What would you have said about Devin Haney had Devin Haney saw him get on that scale and not make the weight limit and go, you know what? I'm not fighting him. What would you have said then? What would the whole world that everyone's shitting on Devin Haney, he has no chin, he's this, he's that. What would you have said had Haney go, you didn't meet the requirements that are on the contract, I'm out. No rehydration clause. The standard laws of boxing. You want to fight at a weight? What is it? Welterweight, junior welterweight, 140.
Yeah.
You don't show up 143 and down a beer like I don't give a fuck.
No, obviously Ryan does. obviously, and it worked,
Yo,
and it worked. So he doesn't have the belt, but now Haney's going to get criticized as looking as a paper champion because if he got criticized for being a paper champion in the Lomachenko situation, he's definitely not going to be looked at as a champion now.
oh man. So after, did you see all the roasting going on in terms of Tank comments? Tank was talking shit about Devin Haney, talking about his pops.
No,
Everyone
no, no,
started coming
no.
out.
I refuse to listen or to see anything from a Tank fan or Tank anything. No,
Oh,
absolutely.
hold on. You
I
gotta
said it.
elaborate more on that, man.
No, I can't. I can't. I can't because I already know they're gonna roast him. I don't even want to see that.
Yo, this is one of my biggest problems with Tank fans. We're acting like he did the knocking out of Devin Haney. How many times have I said this? If you saw someone rock Devin Haney, he's got such a glass chin. Why aren't you the one jumping on ship to fucking go knock him out? I don't want to hear shit from any Tank fans because he's not the one doing it. He's not the one coming out the woodworks to fight.
Look. I'm gonna tell you what all Tank fans do. If that was Tank, that would have happened to him earlier.
Yep.
Look, that's what a Tank fan is gonna say.
Yo, hold on. Let's give a little introduction to our brother. Yo, John, what's good, kid?
I had to jump on, brothers. I had to jump on, man. I mean, yo,
Yeah.
listen, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I watched the fight last night. I had my boys come over, and like I said in the interview, man, which I want to post though, and I do, I truly apologize because I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to like editing though, but like I was depicting like was like a mental health, or like he was just trying to like just trying to sell the fight. And like when I saw the fight, this guy was so determined. He was just so determined. You know what I mean? Like it was just like I don't know, man. Like yo, he was like, and that he knows them. Like I mean, they know each other. So like
Right.
although they fought in the amateurs, and now they pro, but like they actually know each other. Like I mean, that muscle memory is still there, and he knew how to really like kind of like just kind of like break him down. And I
I think
won.
that left hook knew Devin Shin real good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the left hook definitely, bro, definitely. And I won 60-100. I
Nice,
just wanted to-
nice.
Yo, cause the odds was crazy. The odds was so crazy against Ryan.
Right.
It was just so crazy because I mean, again though, because the way he was just, like people always criticize him. I mean, he ain't make weight, and guy showed up with a beer on the way in. Like it was just insane though, but he pulled it off though, man.
So, John, you didn't think that the weight had nothing to do with it?
Oh no, weight makes a difference though. Definitely, weight makes a difference though. Absolutely, absolutely.
So you think those 3 pounds
I don't know what's
is really what caused him to win this fight?
I mean, it definitely made a contribution to it. Yeah. I mean, because honestly, like, so when it comes to like boxing with weight, that makes a major difference, man. Because you have
Okay.
more power. You have more power. Obviously, more strength, obviously, and then that could really play a huge factor.
Right.
You know.
I guess so. I mean, I can't call it.
Yo, John, you on speaker?
Yeah. I'm on
Oh
my phone right now.
no, that's what it is. The earpiece is doing feedback. We can hear.
Oh.
Yo, I'm gonna have to drop you up because it's echoing.
All right. Cool. All right.
Yo, good looking for in on us. Everyone, let me drop them off. It's, um, Yo, everyone go to John Savar's YouTube. We got an interview coming up with him whenever he decides to post it.
So the second part, because he posted the first part.
Oh,
Well, I don't know how many, I don't know how many parts there is, but he posted the first part.
okay, man. Yo, again, I want to thank everyone for checking in on Twitter. Go to our YouTube. You could comment in the chats if you ever want to join us. You gotta comment through YouTube. We can't see the comments that are coming through on Twitter.
Right.
Um,
So let me ask you this real quick. You think if Spence would have came in 3 pounds heavier against Terrence Crawford, it would have helped him win the fight?
you see why you gotta bring that up?
I'm just asking a question. I'm
Why
just asking a
you gotta
question.
bring that up for,
I'm
man?
just asking a question.
So I think that 100% that it would have helped. It would have helped Spence in that fight. 100%.
Okay.
But again, I've been wrong before, and there's nothing wrong with being wrong. I've never been this wrong. And when you bring up the Spence comment, me and you spoke personally behind the scenes. So I couldn't, if I fuck with you and I'm a part of your team, even if I think you're going to lose, I'm going to ride with you. You
Okay.
understand?
Okay. Fair.
Okay. Now, with that being said, I don't know exactly what happened in the Spence camp. I suspect something happened. It looked funny. Let's not bring that up no more, bro.
Okay. 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 So let's go over to obviously the elephant in the room, and we kind of brought him up before. Let's go over the Tank. Do you think Tank finally moves up to 140 after seeing what Ryan did to Devin? Do you think that would give him more confidence to fight him at 140? Because I try to tell people he fights at 135. He's not moving up to 140 where there seems to be more competition, more bigger fights. He's fighting at 135. Even though there are some good fighters at 135, it makes sense for him to go to 140. Do you think he will move up after seeing what happened?
This isn't the first time we've seen Devin Haney get rocked. That fight could have literally taken place next, right after the Lomachenko fight when Loma rocked him.
Sure.
So I don't know how much more does someone have to do that have that fight. Where people bring up the Tank situation. Tank has Shakur Stevenson in his division. He has Lomachenko in his division. Now, depending on the winner of Kambosa and Loma, he also has that person there. There were so many big names in that division for him always to, and nothing against like Pitbull Cruz, because Pitbull Cruz is showing himself to be a tough, really good fighter. I just have a problem with someone being claimed the face of boxing. It has yet to have any big mega fights, but the one mega fight he did have only took place because Ryan Garcia bent over in 5 different ways to make the fight happen. So do I think he's going to go up and fight any of these guys? No, he hasn't proven shit. I don't think he's going to beat Frank Martin. Maybe I could win some of my money back of the money I lost. Yeah, I fucking said it. I don't think he's beating Frank Martin. Period.
Wow, that's bold.
All right, well,
That's real bold. I'm gonna ask first, how tall is Frank Martin? Because
he's not that much taller than Tank. He's not a huge guy. I think he might be 5'7" too. Tank is I think 5'5", 5'6". I think Frank is 5'7".
okay, well, this fight probably might be a little challenging for a lot of. I think it will be a challenging fight for Tank, just because what I noticed that Tank seems to have a little bit of problem with guys closer to his height. Uh, you know, we've seen that with Cruz. We've seen that with Gamboa. He didn't stop Gamboa until the last round. I think he tends to have problems with guys a little closer to his height. When he goes against guys taller than him, much taller, not even a problem. Not even a problem at all. So I think this fight would be competitive, but I would still lean towards Tank.
Man, wait. Who would be competitive? Haney versus Tank or Frank Martin and Tank?
Oh, no, I'm talking about Frank Martin and Tank.
Okay, so now let me throw it back at you.
Sure.
Do you think if Tank, because I'm going Frank, man. I'm going Frank Martin. Do you think if he beats Frank Martin, do you think he moves up? Or even if he doesn't move up, does he fight any of the top fighters in his weight division or moves up to fight Devin Haney?
I don't think he's gonna fight Devin Haney now, just off of the strength that Devin Haney lost. So it may look like it basically confirms all the things that all the super tank fans had, where like Tank would beat him no matter what, and all that stuff. So I don't think Tank really would make that fight. I think he would probably go to fight Ryan because it may be a good fight. Maybe he might even go to fight Cruz again. Maybe, what I'm saying? I think he would go to fight somebody else. I don't think he would go to fight Devin Haney.
Hmm, interesting, man.
I
After,
mean, I want to see Tank and Teofimo Lopez.
mm,
I wanted to see that since 135.
so I don't know if you heard after with Ryan Garcia said he can't make the weight. He said that his next fight he wants to fight Fendora.
Oh, and Jerron Boots Ennis.
Oh, he did not want no parts of it.
Listen to me. Listen
He
to me. I'm gonna say this right now. I told y'all I like Ryan Garcia. I like how he fights. I like his bravado in the ring. I don't think he stands a chance against Boots, but if he's in there with Boots, I will give him 1,000% credit because nobody wants to fight Boots.
yes.
I will give him all the credit in the world, no matter how the outcome. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the outcome is, I'll give him all the credit in the world.
I would agree with that assessment, man. I saw his dad talking shit backstage to Eddie Hearn, cursing Eddie Hearn out, and then the moment he goes, "Oh, so we gonna put him in there with Boots Ennis?" The whole tone changed, and he went, "Oh no, he's a good fighter. What about Pitbull Cruz?" And I don't want to go too much in on that because, to be honest, everyone seems to be doing it. And just to piggyback off what you said, man, he's probably the most impressive fighter right now coming up, man. And
Right.
I would hope he gets some kind of mega fight. Like at this point, Ryan Garcia, even with the loss to Tank, still came right back and was a pay-per-view guy. That's because just in my opinion, we value too much on wins and losses.
Sure.
And right now, everyone is going to come out and claim Devin Haney's a bum. And in my opinion, I still think he's a good fighter. I still think he could beat a lot of guys. But at this point now, I'm adjusting my goggles. I'm looking at him through a different lens. Not only does he have to box certain people a certain way, there's certain people he's just not going to be able to deal with. And he spoke about Matias and his dad. Matias's big punch is his left hand. Matias only has a left hand. I think is worse than Ryan Garcia. I think he was a converted southpaw and doesn't even know he has a right hand. So before I had Devin Haney smoking Matias, I would have to look at a lot more film, but I think I'm gonna recant that statement, man.
Okay. After that, that's fair. You know what I'm saying? After you watch any fight actually go down, you know what I'm saying? You have maybe more of an understanding of, what this guy can do and what he cannot do. And, not for nothing, like you said, I think Devin Haney could still beat a lot of guys. I think he fell into the Chris Colbert situation to me, where he just felt a little stubborn and he chose to fight Ryan Garcia a way that probably wasn't the smartest way.
No, 100%.
And yeah, I still rock with Devin Haney for sure. I still rock with him for sure. Hopefully he could bounce back. But I'm gonna say this. Congratulations to Ryan. I always like Ryan. Congratulations to him. His antics are super annoying, but he got the job done. Also, I would love to see what I want to hold on. Just threw me off. Do I want to see Tank and Garcia at 140? I would watch the rematch.
Of
I
course.
think I think Tank would still beat him.
Still beat him.
I
Still
think
beat him.
Tank would still beat him. Um, but what I was going to say is, I think the next step for Ryan would be fighting Conor Ben. I think Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia is is a good matchup right now. Right now,
So Conor Ben, right? Is he 147 or 154?
he's whatever he feels like
Yeah, he's
fighting
gonna
at.
go
I
for
guess.
because he was talking about making the catch weight with Chris Eubank.
Right.
My man Johnson, man. Shout out to my man Johnson. I know you're a Tank fan, so let me just say this right here. Ryan Garcia, even though he beat Devin Haney, he's an offensive juggernaut. I didn't leave there impressed. The same way how I watched Ryan prior to this is the same way how I looked at the fight. He still has all those flaws. If anything, what changed for me was my outlook on Devin Haney, where I go, damn, he really doesn't have it, and is on some Amir Khan type shit. And I'm a little worried about him moving forward. I still think he might do good against Tank. I still think he'll do good against Tio.
Yeah.
Uh, those guys aren't as tall and explosive, at least left-handed. Also, Tank's a southpaw, so his left hand it's a different matchup style-wise. But to me, Ryan Garcia didn't show any improvement in terms of style. He looked shitty. The body turning and everything. What the fuck was that? And
That was a strategy, bro.
where the fuck was Haney's strategy? Where was Haney's? Oh my god, I was so upset. Yo, I just don't understand it. If you know he only got a left hand, how are you getting caught in the first 30 seconds? And then when he repeatedly just stood there and did that stupid ass shoulder roll, just unload on his body. And he did it at moments where he would throw a couple right hands to Ryan Garcia's body, but he didn't do any follow-ups. Maybe swivel around him and then come upstairs. He would hit him a couple times to the body and then look confused because he was turning away. It's almost like he mind fucked Devin Haney into not knowing what to do if someone's just standing there. I was like, yo, he's letting you throw punches. Throw punches. I didn't get it, man. I'm hurt, man. I'm fucked up, man. I haven't slept much. I'm about to go out for some French toast, fucking up my whole diet, my whole workout situation. I'm affected by this, man.
Yeah, no, it was a rough one for Haney fans, and like I said, I'm a fan of all. We are a fan of all. We do have some biases for people that we favor. Um, Both of us did pick Haney to win, like most of the world did.
Yes.
But even though we did pick Haney, we did know that Ryan does have the tools to get the job done. But with all his antics, it's really hard to tell if he was focused or not.
Even with that being said, after the fight, when he was doing the press conference,
Yeah.
he was like that. He doesn't train. He was like, I didn't even train, and I was drinking beers and all this shit. And Bernard Hopkins jumped in and was like, yo, imagine if he would have trained. And God gives certain people some talent. That's just what God does. He gives certain people some gifts. Personally, he's never given me stuff. I always feel like I got to fight and claw for everything I got. So I could understand the Devin Haney's of the world that don't have the power to really go after and take it to someone. Just sometimes those gifts are able to compensate for your lack of discipline or technique. And in this situation, it just, like everyone else, it blew my mind
Mm.
how he could be that technically flawed and only have one pitch. And he does have a good right hand. I wanted to say that he's knocked down a couple sparring partners with his right hand,
Sure.
but it's not as great as that left hook.
I
How?
mean, I'm pretty sure he did train. That's cap. I'm pretty sure he did train. But if they want to go off of that that, oh, I didn't train thing. If I was there at that press conference, especially since I don't really care for Hawkins, right after Hawkins would have jumped in there with like, imagine if he did train. I would have been like, did he train for Tank? Did he train for Tank? Did he train for that fight?
So his comment was that he was dehydrated for that fight, and he did it for the fans. And
Okay.
that's my point when it comes to the fighters. I gotta give Ryan credit for at least making the fights happen.
Yeah, we always say that here. Yep.
I always say that because
Yep.
he bent over and made that fight happen, and he claimed that he was dehydrated, he had blisters in his mouth, all types of excuses. Yet when it came to this one, how would the boxing world be reacting right now for all the people that are hating on Devin Haney? Had Devin Haney just went, you know what? I'm not going to fight him. He came in 3 pounds over the weight limit. And I brought up Chico Corrales versus Castillo because Castillo knocked Chico out in the rematch. When he came back for the trilogy, Castillo did the same thing. He didn't show up to make the weight again. And at this point, Diego Corrales went, no, forget it. I'm not going to fight him again.
Yeah.
The weight was too big of an advantage for him. And where people go, it's only and please, someone correct me if I'm wrong. You know, jump in the comments. Let me know. For everyone that's on Twitter, if you want to comment, you got to go over to YouTube into the YouTube chat in order for us to see the comments. But I also want to say this: where people only talk about, oh, it was only 3 pounds difference. When Chico and Castillo fought, it was only 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds that Julio, I think is Julio Castillo or Jose Castillo came in bigger than Chico.
Yeah.
But when the night came of the fight, Chico Corrales actually outweighed Castillo. But Castillo's power just proved to be too much, and he KO'd him in fucking 4 rounds.
Okay.
You know, so where people make a thing, oh, 3 pounds isn't a big deal. In that fight, it was only 1.5 pounds that turned out to be a really big deal. You know?
Yeah, nah, I see what you're saying, but nah. No. No. And I think, honestly, and I do see you coming from, but realistically, I got to go with one of the greatest. I know you don't really care for him, but he said it. Weight don't win fights, skill wins fights.
Oh my God, man! I'm not sure who said that bullshit.
You know who said it. You know who said it.
Yo, I want to thank everyone for jumping on with us, man. I'm Hawk Von Dame. That's my boy Work. Thank you, my brother, for coming on your vacation, man. How's it going?
I had to. It's good, man. It's good. You know, my girl looked like she just got done out of getting a massage. My son was sitting there. He looked like he's really in vacation mode and sandals on and shorts. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool,
man. So, I want to thank you for making some time to jump on with me, man. Not leaving me out here solo, because had you not, I probably would have fucking lost my mind and just been barking on everyone. Yo, Devin Haney got robbed. Nah, I was just fucking around, man. But I'll holler at you later. To everyone, thank y'all for jumping on with us. Make sure to subscribe. Go to the YouTube channel, Chin Checkers with a Z. Thank y'all for jumping on with us, man. Later, Playboy.
All right, later, my brother.